Hey diary listeners, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. As you can see from the title, this diary entry is going to be an exciting one as I got the opportunity to go home to my country, Trinidad and Tobago, where I would have surprised a few family members and friends. I ate things, I went places, and I want to share that with you. So grab your tissues, grab your laughs, and let's begin. So, to give you a little insight into this video, I did a pre-recording in early January 2024, where I would have, explained a little bit about the situation, and I was contemplating it to put it out there because it's like, it's a little vulnerable, it's a little, and I was just like, it captures the realness, it captures the rawness, it captures the emotions that I was feeling at the point in time. So I think I will share it with you, and you'll be able to get an understanding as to why this was a surprise. So, guys, I have been approved for my travel document. Finally. We have applied for this since 2022, along with like the green card process. And we finally got approved, but we didn't check until like a few days later, right? We were approved on the 29th of December 2023, and because of how this process is so stressful, it is so frustrating, it can cause you to check every single day, and it can be really annoying when you check and you don't see any progress on your case, right? So time went by and I just leave it. I don't check it as often as I used to anymore. But when I checked it, so finally been approved. So I'm able to travel out of the States, come back in without any problem, or without it affecting my green card process. I have not been home in 2 years. April 2022 is when I migrated, and I have not been home since. I miss my family, my friends, the food, my hairdresser. I look a mess, and you guys know I normally tie my hair for my videos and stuff, because why? I need to cover the mess. I have like 6 to 8 inches of hair that needs to be done and interlocked, and I miss her. I truly miss her. I've been going to her for like almost 13 years, right? My nail tech, I'm going to surprise them though, both my hairdresser, my nail tech, some friends, some family members, and I'm going to bring my diary along with me so you guys can see it. It is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to go home, see everybody, surprise some people, eat some food. I can't wait to eat some provision. Oh my god, some dasheen, some smoked herring or saltfish, breadfruit. Amazing. So we'll be going for our anniversary in April, right? What we normally try to do is try to do something for our anniversary, whether it was in long distance dating or whatever. We always try to do something for our anniversary. It could be small, it could be big, it could be however, it could be just us chilling at home. We always try to dedicate time to celebrate our anniversary, right? Last year was Hawaii. This year we'll be going home. I am so happy. So happy. So let's go. So that video was done in January 2024, as I would have mentioned, and following weeks after, your girl got green. If you don't know what that means, I got my green card. And you guys know my situation. I was long distance and I was K1, and then we had to wait, and then I had to get travel documents, and then now I'm green. So bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. So it is after 3 a.m. and we are heading to the airport. My God. My God. My God. We we're heading to Miami. Miami to Port of Spain. So let me interject, right? My last video that I would have put out, as I know it would have been a word for somebody out there, I think it was a word for me because it was an unexpected change. I really wanted to talk about something else. And, this trip could have caused me to kind of panic and worry a little bit. And I say this because getting to Trinidad was not easy, right? There was a little difficulty in terms of flights, and then delays, and then missing flights, and then having to switch airlines. And in the back of my mind, I'm hearing myself in the video, and I'm like, "Don't worry, do not worry, don't worry." So because of that, I didn't worry too much. I didn't worry too much, and we did get home around 7. The initial plan was to get home based on the previous flight schedules. We were supposed to get home at 2:50, and I would have planned surprises with my sisters, significant others, and that kind of thing. And of course, not being able to be there on time, I have to switch up the surprises. So everything got squashed, and I had to think about something right on spot. But it was so good nonetheless. But the first person I'm going to surprise is one of my friends, Stephen. And if you remember, Stephen surprised me last year with Geneva. That's in my wedding video. And I needed to surprise him first because I had an event this Sunday that included his sister, and I needed him to help me surprise her, right? So the first person you're going to see is Stephen, and then you'll see my younger sister, Alyssa, and then we're going to go to my twin sister, Aari. We reach, Olia. We reach. We reach. So I forgot two important things, right? My mom was the only person that knew I was coming, apart from like other family members. Micah's family did know as well. So my in-laws knew, but only my mother from my immediate family knew. And two of my friends, Jen and Didi, right? And I would have managed to convince my sisters and my granny that I was going to Puerto Rico, since Puerto Rico is a US territory and I wouldn't need any sort of travel documents or anything like that to get there. So
I mean, as I was telling them, I was only mumbling behind my voice. I was like, Lord, forgive me, Lord, forgive me, Lord, forgive me, Lord, forgive me. Because they know we take trips to celebrate like special occasions. And like I couldn't hide it from them. I'm trying my best to keep the surprise, but not blow it at the same time. So I managed to convince them that I was going to Puerto Rico. That Mike and I were going to spend our anniversary in Puerto Rico, not knowing that I'm coming home, right? So as the videos go along, you'll be able to hear them saying, "I thought you was in Puerto Rico. You like you do again," you know. So enjoy that. Hi, mommy.
Literally, right? I'm now going to say that we call Ariel, right? Oh my god!
Go past them.
Yeah.
She's coming on your side. She's coming on your side. All right. You getting it? Como é que é cosa? I told you what's going on too. I'm here. I thought she was going on. And I'm here. I just talked to you now.
Sweet.
I told you what's going on too. Hold on a second. How goes it? What are we doing? What are we doing? I come to somewhere while you're going through. What are you doing here? What are you Twin, where have you been? Ah, she's crying like me.
Is it cool?
Oh.
Waterworks?
You're wicked. Twin, where have you been?
She's so slow, she can catch on.
I think we're nothing. I am that you should go somewhere. So we got Stephen, we got Alyssa, we got Ariane, and now we are on our way to get Granny. And those of you know I have a very close bond with my granny. I would have lived with her for years. And I even did a video recently where, I was just feeling nostalgic. And yeah, you can check that out. I'll put it in the description below. And let's go see Granny's reaction. After 2 hours, I finished.
You fool man! Boy, this is
You can't look shop, eh? You can't
yes,
look
when
shop.
I reach. Don't play. Oh God! You tell me you're going Puerto Rico. And they want to kill me.
You go, let's stay with you for a week. Yeah?
Hi, Pam.
What you do? You know, now 2 years.
2 years. 2 years I think she already from Shiba.
So I forgot my brother was coming by my granny the following day, the Sunday morning, and I didn't get his initial reaction. I really forgot. I got up to answer the door, and no, it was the window. So I was going to answer the window because he would have knocked the window, and I forgot to get his initial reaction. But I did get a little reaction from him when he came to the door when I opened it for him. So you'll be able to see that.
What you doing here? Go there, girl. Go. What you doing here?
I see them posting pictures of the anniversary and thing. We need come.
As I would have mentioned, today is Sunday, and Granny asked me, well, what I wanted to eat, and of course, I have been craving pak choy for so long. And that was one of the things I've been craving. So I told her pak choy, and I really wanted some beets and plantain. So she made it for me. Give me my pak choy.
So apart from like meeting my family members and being in Trinidad and that kind of thing, what made me want to panic or worry to the highest extent was like not being able to be there for Sunday 28th April, right? And the reason why this date was so important to me was because my friend Sarah, who's like a sister to me, um, was getting engaged. So when I found out about my travel document being approved in December, I reached out to her boyfriend, now fiance, go Jer, and we've been planning and coordinating and that kind of thing. We, roped in her mom, and we were getting this thing going, and it was just such an honor to share this moment with them. Ever since I migrated, Sarah and I have, our bond has become much more stronger as well. We would card certain days. Well, for a time it was just Mondays. We would card out a specific time on Mondays to chat and catch up and that kind of thing every week. And I know it has my migration situation would have taken a toll on our relationship, but we still try to keep it going. And yeah, this was just such an amazing, moment for me to be a part of. And I know it was something that was like heavy on her heart as well. So to be able to do this, to team up with her fiance and her mommy, and to make sure this was, top tier. It was so cool. So you're gonna see Sarah's reaction now.
The country, they couldn't make it. And so, of course, there's someone I kept abreast of all of this during this time, and I would be remiss of me without having that person come in and say a few words. So, just gonna call them. Right. You might be able to hear, but I know she'll be able to see us. Hello. Hi.
Yeah, that's the tears now. The tears reach.
Hold on, tomorrow.
Hey, oh, they capture them. Get them. Please.
We have some napkins.
The next person we have is my loctician, Zena. Of 13 years. And we tried to get Zena by booking 2 appointment slots. Because of course we don't want to make it look obvious, right? But my hair needed so much more help, so much more attention. So I had to come back the following day in order to get it done, right? Or finished. And we got her. It was so funny. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? I'm your 2 people. I'm your 2 people. The next person you're about to see is one of my closest friends, Akwesi, and him and I talk regularly, so he knows my frustration with this whole process. He knows how much I wanted to do my hair. He knows how much I miss the food, and I just thought it would have been really fun to get him because we talk so regularly, and I managed to hide this from him for so long. So I managed to get the help of one of his closest friends as well, Gabinia, and she was such a gem in trying to help me pull this off for him. And it was funny. It was funny, but it was so much fun. It was really cool. So you're gonna see Akwesi's reaction now. Okay, so with the help of Akwesi's friend, we are in hiding. Say hi, Gabriella. So we are going to surprise Akwesi now.
I told you the other day.
I was craving this loaded fries for so long. Oh my gosh. We had dinner, we had good conversation, we laughed, and then we wrapped up the night with a picture, of course. It was so much fun.
So I'm going to close off this video here, but don't worry, we're going to come back next week for part 2. I meet my niece for the first time ever, because when I left Trinidad, she was still in her mother's belly. I meet my godson for the first time, my nephew, surprised a few other friends, went places, eaten foods, and it was just all around excitement and adventure. And come back now, come back. So I'll leave it there for now, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.